My heart is broken as I write this letter to you. I have gone through hell and back in this pitiful existence of mine, and I simply cannot bear another second of its torture. My tear-dried eyes and exhausted soul are testament to the misery I have painstakingly endured for over 16 months, and alas, I've reached my end. Since I was born into this world, everyone in my life treated me as though I was a worthless mistake and simply did not belong. Everyone, that is, except two people, Mum and Michael. Michael was the love of my life. He made me feel special like no one had ever been able to do before. My heart melted when we were together, and no human words could possibly describe the beauty of what we shared. And Mum, she was the most beautiful woman. Her words were soothing to the soul and her heart filled with compassion. The only two I felt loved me, the only two who were the reason for my being, have passed away, thus painfully thrusting me into my deluded, hate-filled hell. School has been yet another torturous affair. Each day bringing a new revelation of how worthless I truly am. No one has ever spoken to me, and on the days I have been lucky enough to be uttered to.
What a loser, look at his clothes. How's that slut of a mother of yours going?
The words are like a stab wound to my heart, slowly deteriorating me. Why must the world be so cruel? I loved Mum with all of my heart, Dad, and the pain of her loss was a gut-wrenching deluge of pain 1,000,000 times over. The memory of her is all I had to clench onto, and at some stages it was all that kept me alive. After she died, you made me feel like it was my fault that she was gone, when really there was nothing I could have done to prevent it or to bring her back. You blamed me for her not being there when you should have been glad that I still was. And I thought we would have needed each other more than ever before, but it seems you took refuge in your booze more than you did in me. You drank away every chance we had to develop a relationship between us. I needed you, Dad, but you were not there for me. You never have been. But still, I tried to look after you. Despite the fact you can't handle the truth about me and what I became. I cannot live out this pathetic pseudo-existence anymore, where I am looked on with contempt and disappointment by the only person whose opinion is all that matters to me. I fell in love with a person who at first seemed to make sense of my so-called existence. I almost felt safe in his arms, as if somehow everything would be okay, and that he loved me as much as I did him. But without even raising his fist to me, he managed to hurt me just as much as you did. Why was I born to love, only to be betrayed? Why does the pain of lost love leave wounds so deep? It has been a slow, gradual bleeding of my soul. I've heard it said that suicide is like a stone being tossed into a pond. The splash may be large or small, however it always sends ripples in every direction. The stone sinks out of sight, but its impact is felt by the widening ripples. I pray that my ripples will open your eyes to what you never acknowledged you always had, that they will make you realize the immense pain you have caused me by wielding your tongue as a blade of death. How all I ever wanted to do was to be loved, and how impossible that was in this plastic world of superficial emptiness. But the world has ended for me. Love has died. I've stopped looking. It's over. I have dreamed about living this life of fear for as long as I can remember. And finally, it is time to make my dreams come true. I am empty inside, and this has become my last resort.
You're all I had left.
I have always loved you, Dad. I wish I could have told you in person, but by the time you read this, I'll be gone. Frederick.